Have you ever heard the one about cell phones popping popcorn? It sounds crazy, right? But for a while there, millions of people actually believed it. A video that went viral back in 2008 seemed to show exactly that, and it left everyone stunned. So today, we're diving deep into this legendary tech myth to uncover the real story. Is there any truth to it? Or is it all just smoke and mirrors? Let's find out. The original video was simple, but incredibly effective. It showed a small group of people placing a few popcorn kernels on a table. Then, they arranged 4 cell phones in a circle around the kernels. They made calls to all the phones at the same time, and as the phones started ringing, something amazing happened. One by one, the kernels burst into fluffy white popcorn. The internet went wild. People were forwarding this video everywhere, debating its authenticity, and some were even trying the experiment at home, though without much success. The clip was so convincing that it sparked a massive global conversation. News outlets picked it up, and suddenly everyone was asking the same question. Can our phones really do that? The setup looked so genuine. The phones were ordinary models that everyone recognized. The popcorn kernels were just regular store-bought kernels. The popping itself looked real, not like some cheap special effect. The video tapped into a growing anxiety that people had about the invisible forces surrounding them, like radiation from their everyday gadgets. It felt like a shocking revelation, a secret power hidden inside the devices we carry with us every single day. The idea that a simple phone call could generate enough energy to cook food was both fascinating and frightening. It made you look at your own phone a little differently, wondering what else it might be capable of. But here's the twist. The whole thing was a clever marketing stunt. It wasn't a genuine scientific experiment or a random discovery caught on camera. It was a professionally produced hoax created by a company called Cardo Systems. They were promoting a new line of Bluetooth headsets. Their goal was to make people think about the radiation coming from their phones and, in turn, see the value of using a hands-free device to keep the phone away from their head. The campaign was a massive success in terms of going viral, but it also created a huge amount of misinformation. After the videos had spread like wildfire, the company eventually came clean and admitted that the popping was faked. They used hidden heating elements and clever video editing to create the illusion. So, let's talk about the science, or rather, the lack of it. Why can't a phone actually pop popcorn? It all comes down to energy and heat. Popcorn kernels pop because the tiny bit of water trapped inside each kernel turns into steam when it gets hot enough, around 180 degrees Celsius or 356 degrees Fahrenheit. This steam builds up pressure until the kernel's hard outer shell can't take it anymore and bursts. A microwave oven can do this because it bombards the kernels with high-powered microwaves, which vibrate the water molecules and generate heat very quickly. Cell phones, on the other hand, emit a tiny, tiny fraction of that power. The radiation they produce is non-ionizing, meaning it doesn't have enough energy to break chemical bonds or heat things up in a significant way. To put it into perspective, the power output of a typical cell phone is around 1 watt. A standard microwave oven operates at about 1,000 watts. So, a microwave is literally 1,000 times more powerful. Even if you had dozens of phones all ringing at once and focused all their energy on a single kernel, it just wouldn't be enough to reach the popping temperature. Scientists and engineers have repeatedly debunked this myth, explaining that from a physics standpoint, it's completely impossible. Your phone simply doesn't have the superpower to double as a miniature popcorn machine, no matter how much you wish it did. The energy just isn't there. Despite the scientific impossibility, the video sparked genuine health concerns. People started worrying that if a phone could pop popcorn, what was its radiation doing to their brains? This fear wasn't entirely new, but the video gave it a powerful visual anchor. Health organizations and regulatory bodies had to step in to address the public's anxiety. They reiterated that all phones sold must meet strict safety limits for radiation exposure, known as the specific absorption rate or SAR. These limits are set far below any level known to cause harm. While scientific research into the long-term effects of cell phone use is ongoing, The consensus remains that there's no established evidence linking phone radiation to any adverse health effects. The popcorn hoax, while entertaining, unfortunately added a lot of fuel to the fire of unfounded fears. The popcorn myth didn't die after the hoax was revealed. In fact, it's proven to be incredibly resilient. It belongs to a whole genre of tech myths, like the one about phones being able to cook an egg nestled between two devices. Just like the popcorn trick, the egg cooking videos were also fakes, but they played on the same fears and curiosities. These myths persist because they read visually compelling and tap into a basic lack of understanding about how radio waves and energy work. Every few years, the video resurfaces on a new social media platform, and a whole new generation of people is introduced to the idea, wondering if it could possibly be real. It's a classic example of how a well-executed piece of viral content can take on a life of its own, long after it's been proven false. So, the next time you see a video of a phone seemingly performing some kitchen magic, remember the great popcorn hoax of 2008. It's a fantastic lesson in media literacy and critical thinking. Always question what you see online, especially when it seems too good or too weird to be true. While our phones are amazing pieces of technology that can do incredible things, popping popcorn isn't one of them. You'll still need a microwave, a stove, or a good old-fashioned campfire for that. Thanks for joining me on this myth-busting journey. If you enjoyed uncovering the truth behind this viral sensation, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of tech myths and truths. See you in the next one.